Once Michelle has had a moment to compose herself, she heads back into the entrance of the center. She makes her way through the hallways, approaching Marnie's room. She knocks gently on the door before slowly opening it and stepping inside. "Hey, I'm back. How are you feeling, Marnie? Sorry I took a moment," Michelle says softly, rubbing her face gently. Marnie glances up at Michelle as she enters the room, her expression wary. "Hey," she says quietly, managing a faint smile. "It's okay, I'm fine. I understand you needed a break." "Marnie was just telling us about her friend Charlotte. It seems like she's making good progress as the two of them have a lot in common. I'm very proud of her," Don says, standing up from his spot near Marnie's bed. Michelle nods in agreement, noticing Marnie's faint smile upon the mention of her friend. "That's great news. It's good to hear that Marnie has someone she can relate to and support each other through this journey. Oh, Marnie, before I forget, Liz says that she cares about you very much and wants to let go of the past because she would like to see you get better," Cara tells her, nodding. "Well, that's a nice gesture," Marnie forms a smirk. "I mean, I have nothing against her. She doesn't have to worry. I'm still just getting over what had happened during the intervention. It's a lot for me to process. My life is changing before my eyes, and she needs to understand that." Marnie speaks up, rubbing her face. Michelle gives Marnie a sympathetic look. "I understand you're processing a lot right now, but try to give Liz some patience and understanding, too. We all want to support you, and that means letting go of past disagreements." "I know," Marnie nods, a hint of frustration in her voice. "But you guys asking me to see her when I don't really feel ready just adds more pressure. Can't you see that?" "We understand that, but she went out of her way and asked if she can come. We didn't pressure her into coming. In fact, she was the one that offered to buy the card. She really cares about you, Marnie. And as your friend, she just wants to see you get better and forget everything that happened," Don says firmly. Marnie lets out a sigh, her frustration fading. "I know she does, and I appreciate it, but right now I just need some time to sort things out in my head. Seeing her will only make things harder for me." Michelle chimes in, trying to find a middle ground. "Marnie, we understand that you need time and space to process things, but perhaps you can at least acknowledge Liz's efforts and intentions." Marnie nods slowly, considering Michelle's words. "Yeah, I do appreciate that she made the effort to come and show her support. I'm not in the right mindset to see her right now. It's complicated. We understand, and we will let Liz know that you feel that way. Until you feel ready and want to talk things out with her, you don't have to see her. It's okay," Don nods. Marnie's tension eases at Don's response, feeling a bit of relief. "Thank you. I'm grateful that you all understand and respect my boundaries." Marnie takes a deep breath. "Michelle, I'm sorry for misunderstanding you earlier and lashing out on you. I didn't mean to. I know you care a lot about me, and I know you need some time to figure things out. No pressure. We can work through our differences when I'm feeling better. I appreciate you all for coming, and thank you for the card and care package. It truly touches my heart how much you care for me. Rebecca, I love you very much, and it was nice seeing you again." Marnie smiles as she finishes her heartfelt speech. Michelle's expression softens as she listens to Marnie's apology, feeling relieved that the tension has eased. She reaches out and takes Marnie's hand, giving it a gentle squeeze. "I appreciate your apology, and I'm glad you understand now. We all care about you a lot, and we just want to support you in any way we can." Cara speaks up, her voice filled with affection. "I know things have been tough, Marnie, but we're all in this together. We love you." "We are very proud of you, Marnie, and we're happy to support you through your journey to get better," Don smiles. Rebecca smiles at Marnie's words. "Thank you for allowing us to visit you, Marnie. I love you, and I will see you again soon." Marnie nods gratefully, feeling a sense of warmth and comfort in her friend's unwavering support. "Thank you all for being here for me. It means so much to know that I have such an amazing group of people who care. I love you all too, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon." Just as everyone was saying their goodbyes, they hear a quiet knock on the door. "Hey, sorry to interrupt. Marnie, we're starting group in a few minutes. Can you meet us in the family room in 5? The therapist says, standing at the doorway. "No problem. I'll be there soon. They were just leaving." Marnie smiles and waves to the lady. Rebecca, Michelle, Cara, and Don begin to say their final goodbyes to Marnie, expressing their love and wishing her well. Michelle says, "We'll be back to visit soon, Marnie. Take care of yourself." Rebecca, Michelle, Cara, and Don begin to say their final goodbyes to Marnie, expressing their love and wishing her well. Michelle says, "We'll be back to visit soon, Marnie. Take care of yourself." "We're here for whenever you need us," Don says, smiling. "We're all in this together," Cara smiles, pulling Marnie in for a hug. "We'll be in the car waiting, Rebecca. Take all the time you need before Marnie has to go," Cara says gently. "All right, I'll be out in a second," Rebecca says to the others as they make their way out of the door. "I care about you very much, Marnie. I know it's been hard and we haven't been that close, but I'd like to fix things and get them back on track. I want my sister back. I want our relationship back, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to help you take that big step into making your relationship stronger with me," Rebecca says. Marnie listens to Rebecca's words with a mixture of surprise and vulnerability. She can see that the sincerity in her sister's eyes and tone, and it touches her heart. "I want that too, Rebecca," Marnie replies softly. It's It's been hard for me to open up and share my feelings, but I do want to work on our relationship. I want to be closer to you and have a stronger connection. Good. I'm glad you're willing to make things right. I'm going to give you my new cell number and my home number. Feel free to call whenever you'd like. I'll be back to visit you soon, Rebecca says, pulling out her phone. Marnie takes the phone and enters Rebecca's new numbers into her contacts list. As she does, she can feel a mix of emotions welling up inside of her. Gratitude, hope, and a hint of nostalgia for the closeness they shared in the past. Thank you, Becca, Marnie says quietly, handing back the phone. I'll call you, and I'm looking forward to your next visit. All right, I'm going to let you get back to group. I love you and stay safe. Good luck, Marnie, Rebecca says, pulling her sister in for a brief hug. Marnie returns the hug, wrapping her arms around Rebecca tightly. I love you too, Rebecca. Thank you for everything. I'll do my best. As they break apart, Marnie gives a small smile, feeling a little more hopeful about their relationship and her own journey. Bye, Marnie, Rebecca says, waving as she walks out of her room. She heads down the stairs, drops the key off at the front office, and then back to the car with the others. Once Rebecca returns to the car, she slides into the driver's seat and closes the door. The rest of the group, including Michelle, Cara, and Don, look at her expectantly, curious about her brief meeting with Marnie. Don breaks the silence, his concern evident. How did it go, Rebecca? Did you and Marnie have a chance to talk? Rebecca puts her keys into the ignition and starts the engine. It went well. We agreed to work on our relationship as sisters, and I gave her my home and new cell number. I'm really hoping we can fix things. I miss what we had growing up. We were so close, and it all came to a halt when she started acting weird and using. I just want the best for her. I told her I love and care for her very much, and I just want to see her get better. She nods, smiling. Don places a comforting hand on Rebecca's shoulder, his voice filled with reassurance. It takes time and effort to rebuild a relationship, especially after everything you two have been through. But it sounds like you're both committed to making things right. Just keep being there for her and supporting her through her recovery. Thank you for saying that, Don. I really appreciate it, Rebecca says, pulling out of the parking lot. Who am I dropping off first? Michelle, Liz, Cara, and Don exchange glances, considering their plans for the day. After a moment of thought, Don replies, You can drop me off first. I have some errands to run out on the way home. Michelle, do you need a ride? Yeah, but you can drop all three of us at Cara's place. We're going out with Tanya later, Michelle says. You can put your address into my phone, Don, Rebecca offers, handing him the phone. Sure, thanks. Don takes the phone and types in his address. They continue the car ride with Don guiding Rebecca through the route to his home. Rebecca follows Don's directions, driving through the city streets, making turns, and eventually pulling up in front of his house. Don unbuckles his seatbelt and prepares to get out of the car. All right, thanks for the ride, Rebecca, Don smiles. Hey, no problem. I'm glad to have helped. Thank you for organizing this. I never thought I would be doing this, but I'm glad to have been here, Rebecca smiles, waving to Don. Have a good day, Don, Liz shouts, waving to him. Have a good one. We'll see you soon, Cara says, as her and Michelle both wave. Thank you, guys. You too, he says, and opens the passenger side's door. As he steps out of the car and closes the door, he gives one final wave before heading inside his house. All right, Cara, you can put your address into my phone now, Rebecca says, handing her the phone. Cara takes the phone and inputs her home address into the GPS. Once she's finished, she hands the phone back to Rebecca. All set, Cara says, securing her seatbelt. As they drive, Liz and Michelle chat amongst themselves in the back seat while Cara looks out the window, enjoying the scenery. Liz and Michelle are talking about their plans for the evening. I'm excited to spend some time with Tanya tonight, Michelle says, a smile on her lips. It's been a while since we've had a girls' night out. Yeah, it'll be nice to see her again since the Halloween ball blowout. I miss her, Liz says. Michelle nods in agreement. Definitely. She's a great friend and tonight is going to be a blast. What do you think we should do? I was thinking we can head to the club near my house. We used to go there before you started seeing John, remember? Cara says. Michelle thinks for a moment, then nods. That club? Yeah, I remember going there. They used to have some pretty good live music and drinks. It could be fun to go back there. Liz chimes in. I'd be down for that. We can dance the night away and catch up with Tanya. Sounds perfect to me. Cara grins, excited for the night ahead. Awesome, it's settled then. We'll hit up that club near my house. We'll dance, drink, and have a blast with Tanya. It's going to be a great girls' night out. Rebecca navigates the car through the familiar streets and soon reaches Cara's house. She slows down, pulling into the driveway, and brings the vehicle to a stop. All right, we're here, she says, shifting the gear into park. Thank you for the ride, Rebecca. It was wonderful seeing you again, Cara says, opening the back door. Of course, Rebecca replies, turning around in her seat. It was great seeing you too, Cara. Have a fantastic night with Michelle and Liz. Have a good one, Rebecca, Michelle says, getting out of the car. Liz smiles. Have a good day, Rebecca. Thank you for the ride. You too, girls, Rebecca says, returning their smiles. Take care and have fun. Make sure you don't stay out too late. With that, she waves goodbye as the girls get out of the car and shut the doors.